Here we have Jeff Skolnik from Anderson and Vreeland. Jeff is a digital business analyst at A&V. He brings 25 years of sales and management experience in flexible packaging, corrugated bag, tag, and label printing to his role at A&V. He's A&V's digital business group. A&V's digital business group provides flexo and package printers with innovative solutions that are tailored to their specific applications. Next up is Kent Wolford, Xeikon's digital solution. Kent has an extensive background related to label and packaging industry. His many years of experience with the conventional narrow web flexo in the senior sales and marketing roles helped him to develop a deep and understanding knowledge of the industry. Take it away, both Kent and Jeff.
Thank you very much, Joe and Jay, for allowing us to do this. Good morning, everybody. I'm Jeff Skolnik. I'm the digital business analyst for Anderson Vreeland. We manage the digital business, and today Kent and I are going to focus on the topic of transforming your business with digital printing solutions, innovations that are prevalent in the narrow web market today. More than ever, our narrow web industry and other segments have been called upon to provide newer, faster, better solutions that address the needs that are in front of every one of you. Our digital portfolio with our partner, Xeikon Digital Solutions, offers a complete selection of printing solutions, digital, flexo, with all the necessary and related technologies, including front-end, customer service-related functionalities, collaborative proofing, printing, finishing solutions. We really focus on the technology that addresses your specific application, which allows us a better opportunity to be a consultant to you to address what your individual needs are, rather than trying to just promote an individual product. Anderson Vreeland, if you don't know much about us, we're a 50-year-old plus privately held company that is 100% focused on packaging, flexo, all over the United States and Canada. We built a digital portfolio of what we felt was leading technology that was going on in the world to address every area of your shop. So pre-press with software and proofing and quality control devices, plate room with imaging and plate solutions, again, quality control there, and in the press room. Today, we're going to focus on our digital press solution, which is our friends from Xeikon on the digital side. And as you see, our solution does have a complete offering from front end to back end. I'm proud to have my partner, Kent Wolford, who is the sales manager and channel manager for Xeikon Digital. And Kent, I'm going to turn this over to you.
Okay. Can you hear me? Jeff?
We can hear you, Kent.
Okay, perfect. So just as of 2020, we have started this partnership with A&V, and really it's to expand our reach in the label and packaging marketplace. We feel A&V can leverage our technology along with their vast portfolio, really creating more custom bundling opportunities and support really a stronger awareness. So together, we have over 30 sales professionals covering North America. If you don't know about Xeikon, we are part of Flint Group. Flint Group is almost a $3 billion company. Most people know Flint, obviously from the ink side of the business. So we're really their digital side of the portfolio. We're over 140 sites in 40 different countries. Xeikon, and who are we? Xeikon is based out of Belgium, out of Leer. That is where we actually manufacture our equipment, and we also manufacture our toners and have a center there, not too far away from each other. And here in the States, our headquarters is out of Itasca, which is just right outside of O'Hare Airport. We've been around for quite a while. Xeikon has been out here for more than 30 years. You can see here we've evolved over the years from our technology to really making our toners better, making our presses faster, making our solutions wider. And more recently here, we got into the inkjet side of the business. So we have two technologies. We have dry toner technology. We have UV inkjet technology. As of 2017, when we took over the Jetreon product line from a marketing and sales and service perspective. At the same time, we introduced our own labeled inkjet press, which we call the Panther series. And since then, and most recently here and this year, we introduced some newer technology on the toner side of the business, which is our CX 300 and 500 series, which are much faster presses, which can expand and have a lot more integration possibilities, and just some enhanced service capabilities and performance capabilities. So when it comes to our technology, and really we're going to talk more about really what do we do with our technology and where's the fit at the end of the day. So we have toner, dry toner, and we have UV inkjet, and we have our own workflow. All those combined help us really support applications such as heat transfer, IML applications, folding carton applications, pouch applications, and of course, pressure sensitive label applications. So when it comes to that, we try to really put together solutions that make sense and fit well depending on the application. So it's not trying to force a fit. If dry toner fits better, then that's the path we'll go down. And if it's a food related, especially food contact related application, requires maybe better resolution, we're going to focus more on our dry toner. If it's more of a durable application or just a general label type of application, and we want more throughput, we'll probably look more at the inkjet application. So from an entry level perspective, we have, I think, some great solutions, short, medium runs, and we get to what we call maybe more high capacity. So we'll have bigger unwinds to support more throughput. And then we get into more of a hybrid situation where we can do some more embellishments, inline finishing to a completely finished roll. And depending again on the application, whether it's heat transfer or folding carton or label application, we try to make sure that we listen and provide the right solutions. So even digging further into that, and this is how we kind of look at the world, I guess, in this industry, is looking at food, pharma, wine, spirits, health and beauty. These are the typical applications that we're all used to. And what makes the most sense when it comes to putting the right technology to support that. And, overall food related applications are probably the biggest piece of the pie. And when it comes to that, we want to look at it and say, okay, is it an application where it's going to be food contact? If it is, it tells us right away. We need to make sure that we're cognizant of that. We have FDA compliant toners and recyclability applications, things like that. We want to make sure we're providing the right solution. Wine and spirits, where you can see here we have some crossover. If it's a type of a beer application and it's microbrews, sometimes UV inkjet is a better application there. Health and beauty, we need that opacity. And by the way, the dry toner opacity is very good, even compared with UV inkjet. Also, our fade resistance characteristics are very good with both technologies also. So a durable label, maybe we want to go down maybe that UV inkjet path. So we're not tied into one solution. We try to look at the application and make sure we vet it out the right way and provide the right technology to handle the application at hand. Just kind of a quick overview of our technology. We kind of mentioned it earlier on. What we have here is our Cheetah series. This is our fastest dry toner technology, from a 13-inch to a 20-inch platform, almost to 100 feet per minute. You could buy the 13-inch platform and expand that to 20 inches without a forklift upgrade. We can do that with the same platform. Then we get into our 3000 series, we can start at a slower speed and increase the speed, and at the same time we can also make that platform wider too, if it decides that later on that it makes sense to have more throughput or applications where you just need a wider solution. And then we have what we just introduced recently, what we call our REX, which is our remanufactured applications. And also that might fit better for an entry-level type of consideration for someone that's not into digital right now and wants to get into it, but gets a fully featured industrial type press at a very reasonable investment. Our Panther series is what we call our UV inkjet. From an 8.6 inch wide to 13 inches, 4 colors to 5 colors, CMYK. White involved here, 164 foot a minute throughput. Again, a very compact design. All of our presses are run off the same workflow and color management, which is our X800, which is really our powerful tool that without that, we'd have nothing more than just a printer there. So with that software, it makes it a very powerful solution. When it gets to applications, things that we do very well that we've gotten to put some solutions together in suites that we call them. Paper cups, for example. If you do paper cups, obviously when they're done and they're formed, they're going to be stacked and one cup's going to go inside the next one. So you need to make sure that whatever image that you're using is a safe image. So again, our toner, dry toner, is perfect for that application. Folding carton suites, we can start with a roll, we can sheet that, we can stack it, and then go through either a traditional type finishing for die cutting or even a rotary type die cutting. But again, depending on the application, we just want to make sure people get kind of a full view of our capabilities. This is our discovery package. This is something, again, that for converters that have not gotten into digital, that is probably, I think, one of the most robust entry-level solutions on the market. It's a 4-color plus white, or a 4-color plus an expanded color there. White can be printed first, or white can be printed last. It can be inline, or it can be a nearline solution. But this type of solution is an investment around a $400,000 price range. Is probably, I think, the most robust entry-level solution you could have, and you can expand on it. It's not fixed. Later on in life, you decide again that you want to make this faster, you want to make it wider. We definitely can do that with the same platform. So what can you do with an entry-level package, discovery package, we call it? 90% of applications out there, label related. So some of those that I mentioned earlier. You decide you want to do heat transfer, whether it's promotional or industrial type applications, for example, pails. You're going to need to print white last. We can do that with this. Same time, we can expand it later on to 20 inches. IML applications, pressure sensitive, obviously everyday type applications with a 1200 by 1200 resolution output. So very powerful solutions here. This is a quick snapshot about how we look at the label and packaging world. So when we get engaged with someone, we try to go through this process and make sure we understand the application, and then try to make sure that we're setting the right solution to handle the application. And some of these are crossovers that both technologies may fit well, but in certain other applications, one technology really seems to fit better than the other. So again, in those different types of in-use applications, we have both technologies to fit the purpose. And for the consumable part, we definitely are taking control of that internally to make sure that our consumables are performing best with the different technology at hand. If we want to have embellishments, we can do that. If we want to have converting in line, we can do that also. And obviously all these put together are handled by our workflow or software and color management. So whether it's dry toner or UV inkjet, whether you add another asset later on in life, you can still use the same workflow and color management to control it.
Thank you, Kent. As you can all see, the Xeikon Digital offering allows us to be a much better consultant to your business. We can sit with you, evaluate what you've got, what you're facing with short run, and really address it with the application that best fits the need and the type of work that you do. It's a perfect fit with our overall portfolio, 95% or higher. Those of you who have narrow web shops, nobody's throwing away your flexo presses. So we're talking about integrating new technologies to address short run needs, expanded opportunity needs. And with a complete solution, it allows us at Anderson Vreeland with Xeikon Digital and all of our other partners to really talk to you about the latest technology that's going on in the world in an integrated way. With our tech team and support, we are proud to have what we have to be able to support you in every way.
Well, thank you, Jeff and Kent. We have one or two questions. First question is, what's the best way to determine which technology is best for my company?
That's really application driven. It really depends on the type of work that you're doing. It depends on where you want to go with your company and what the best fit is. We have solutions for both sides of it. So it's really a consultative visit with you owners to decide where the type of work that you're doing, that's the answer, whether inkjet or toner is the best way to go.
Okay, next question for either one of you. If our shop does more than one type of work, labels, folding carton, and punches, do I need more than one press?
No, not necessarily. In this case, you definitely can configure a press, and we've done this actually many times. I don't want to say it's a Swiss Army knife, but at the end of the day, you can definitely configure one of our solutions to do, a gamut of different applications that you can do with just the one asset. Now, obviously, if those applications start to grow and you're getting more of them and you're expanding your business, which is great, it's what we want, then it starts to make time to maybe add a complement and another asset to that. And there's ways to evaluate that from day one and understand how the strategy would be to help grow with you.
Okay, I think that's it for the Q&A.